Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Break Free Budgeting. My name is Ashley, and on this channel, I share with you how I'm going to pay down my six-figure debt using the zero-based budget method, cash envelope stuffing, and the debt snowball method. So if this is content that interests you, please hit that like and subscribe button and continue watching. Today we're going to talk about student loan repayment plans. On June 30th, the Supreme Court voted to strike down Biden's student loan forgiveness plan with a 6-3 vote. So what does that mean for us student loan borrowers? This means that our interest rates on our student loans will resume starting September 1st of this year. And our first student loan payment is due October 1st of this year. So I wanted to share some different payment plans, different options for you guys out there who do have student loan debt, and also what my plans are to make that first payment come October 1st.
Okay, so I went to nerdwallet.com to do my research for my student loan repayment plan. I will link this article in the description below. What I wanted to do was find a plan to where I would pay the overall least amount and pay off my student loans quicker. So that would be the standard repayment plan. So down here, they have the standard repayment plan. It lasts 10 years, and this plan allows you to pay the least amount of interest over time. So my student loan debt is $65,000, around there. So I know that if I do this plan, my student loan payments are going to be higher. And it just depends on what your income is and what you can afford. I don't want to encourage anyone to bite off more than they can chew. Definitely look at your budget, look at the income you have coming in, and see what you can afford before you pick your repayment plan. So as I mentioned earlier, interest rates or interest will start to accrue on our student loans starting September 1st. And then our first payment is due October 1st. So I have roughly 87 days to prepare for my first student loan payment. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to start putting money back for this month, August and September, in order to make that first payment. So I'm going to put back $350 each month. And this is all the way through the month of December, just to give me a little bit of cushion for when I start having to make my payments again. I do not know exactly what my payment will be. I am currently enrolled in the income-driven repayment plan. That's the payment that I was on before the COVID-19 relief and the payment stopped. So about 45 days before the due date of the first payment, which is October 1st, I will be able to log into my servicer's website and see how much my payments are, look at the interest on my loans. So I have kind of a rough estimate of what my payments will be. I have used the loan simulator, and I will link this website in the description below as well. So once you get on this website, you want to make sure to hit start from scratch. If you do have an account already, you know your login information, you can go ahead and log in and start. But if you don't have that information with you, you can just select start from scratch. So there's a couple of questions that this website is going to ask you. It's going to ask you if you have a job, how you filed your taxes, your dependents, any healthcare contributions that are in your check, any health savings accounts or flexible spending accounts that you contribute to, as well as retirement that you contribute to. So once you have selected all of these, you can click continue. So this is going to ask your filing status for your taxes. Once you selected that, you'll hit the continue button, your state, and I live in Oklahoma. It's going to ask how many dependents you have, and you can continue from there. Your yearly salary, as also how much you expect your income to grow each year. This is automatically entered at 5%, which is the average. You can change that if you like. how much you contribute to your health savings account or flexible spending account. And you can find this by looking at your pay stub and see how much is taken out of each check, and then multiply that by how many paychecks you are going to receive this year to get that exact amount. Same thing with your health insurance premiums. And then now this is where you would enter your student loan balance. So if you know how much you owe, you can enter it manually. So to enter it manually, you will click add loan, and you would choose the type of loan that you had, enter your interest rate, and then the total balance that you have in your loan, and click save. And you can do this if you have multiple loans. So I have completed this, and this is what my standard repayment plan would be. My monthly payment would be $694. I will have my loan paid off by June 2033. So this is the payment plan that I will probably enroll in. I'm not sure if I'm going to enroll in this payment plan or stay in my current income-based repayment plan and just pay this amount on my loan. So once I have made that decision, I need to calculate some things and work on my budget for July and so on. But my anxiety is I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. I currently do live with my partner. We are not married. I do not want to enroll in a plan and then something happens, we break the book up, I move out, things like that. And then my budget changes. And then I have to come up with $694 a month to pay on my student loans. So I may just stay on the plan that I'm on, but make those extra payments as long as I can, and then continue my debt snowball all the way down to my student loans and apply that extra money to my student loans to pay them off before that 10-year period. So there's also 8 other plans that they will show you on this website with the loan calculator. So as you can see, the income-based or pay as you earn plans, you're going to be paying a lot more over time due to the interest and the length of time to pay back your loan. So these are going to be your 20 to 25 year repayment plans. And as you can see, those amounts are drastically different than these amounts above. Also, graduated repayment, it'll start off low, but these payments get sky high. So I do not recommend the graduated repayment plan at all. No. But definitely the standard repayment plan. Yes, your monthly payments are going to be high, but you're going to be paying less overall, and you're going to pay it off quicker. So I am currently enrolled in this plan. My plan is to make the $694 payments, and then when I get through paying off my credit card debt and some of my other loans, my debt snowball amount will be added on to my student loan payments, and I will pay off the loan quicker to avoid paying an extra $12,000 over time. So the way I calculated my debt snowball, if I continued making the minimum payments and continued on my debt snowball plan, I definitely will pay off my student loans well before 10 years. So I'm not really worried about the extra interest, because I will, at least my plan is to make that $694 payment monthly.
I was really hoping that the student loan forgiveness plan would pass. I'm sure as millions of other student loan borrowers probably had the same dream to have their student loans forgiven. But I definitely want to share as much information as I can as possible with you all. I definitely want to encourage you to start making a plan to make that first payment come October 1st. I definitely had to cut back my spending, adjust my budget to allow for that extra money to come out so I don't miss a payment. So do what you have to do. If that means cutting back on some of your non-essential things like your entertainment, hair, nails, all of those things in your budget, if that means not going on a vacation, if that means getting a side hustle and bringing in some extra income, whatever that means for you, I encourage you to sit down, look at your student loans, look at how much you owe, do the student loan calculator on studentaid.gov, and definitely enroll in a payment plan that fits you and your needs, and start getting ready to pay back these student loans and hopefully pay them off quickly. Um, Again, this channel is about my debt-free journey, and I want to encourage everyone else out there who's on a debt-free journey um, through my experiences and the things that I learned. So thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please hit that like button, and I will see you next week.